Hello, welcome to the Unplanned, Unprepared, and Unpredictable podcast.
Where your hosts are unprepared, where the topics are unplanned, and the conversations are unpredictable.
Yep, we don't know what's gonna happen, but we're gonna do it for one whole hour. Here we go.
One whole hour.
Yep.
It's
So
crazy that we commit to a conversation that we don't really know what's going to happen to post to the public for for a whole hour. That's
you know
crazy.
what? You know what? Don't say
Huh?
stuff like that. I'm getting anxiety all of a sudden. That gave me anxiety.
you know, You know what? I was reflecting on our past episodes,
Yeah.
and one of the most common things we say right after we finish an episode is, "Man, that wasn't that fun." Like we always somehow end up.
No.
No. Like we end up in a topic that is not. It's a little. It can get dark. It can get serious, right?
Like politics
So
or pedophiles? Yeah,
right,
I think so.
right,
Those are
yeah.
pretty dark topics. Hey, I actually think that's your fault, and not a lot. Less than 50%. Less than 50%. So today's a
Mm,
coin flip.
it is a coin flip.
It's a
Let's talk
coin
about
flip.
something fun. So
Uh,
I I have this. Did we talk about camper vans on the podcast already?
I don't know. I think we have talked about it a little bit, but definitely not like extensively. Why?
Yeah. So I am in this phase of life where I think having a camper van would be just like amazing.
For your
For
family of
those of
four?
yeah, and maybe even more later on. But
Oh my gosh.
yeah, it's like having the ability to have a mini kitchen, a bathroom, a bed, a TV, like being able to have all those amenities wherever you go. Doesn't that sound amazing?
I, as a single person, would love a van like that. Uh,
Yeah.
but I mean, like, what you mean? Like, how big are you thinking?
You know, like a sprinter van?
Yeah, that's pretty small.
Well, if you think about it, let's say it's a sprinter vans have what, like 5 rows? Five or six?
So I've seen a Sprinter van, 15 seats total.
Okay, so two in the front, 15. How does
Like
that work?
15 seats. So it's like one, two, three, maybe four rows.
Yeah.
And each row has maybe like four or five seats. The back row has like five seats. And then there is
Okay.
some room for
Mhm.
luggage. And then, a driver and a passenger seat in the front. So about 15.
Yeah, so like the last 2 rows can be the bed that also maybe flips into like a dining area. The next row can be where your bathroom, like or wet bath, so like you walk in, it can be a toilet, but there's also like a, shower head above, so you can do both. And then the next, yeah, that's plenty of space, right? And then next, however many
Uh,
rows can be your kitchen area or like
I I
sitting
like
dining area.
I like a lot of things about like the Sprinter vans converted into like campers.
Yeah.
For a family of four or more, that seems kind of like I've only seen couples use it, not like with a bunch of kids. But the
I've
bathroom
seen
situation seems unpleasant overall.
So it wouldn't be your main, like it would
Like
just be
emergencies?
yeah, right? Most cases you would go to a place that has an actual
Yeah.
bathroom, right? Because you're in a car, you can go wherever you want.
Yes. What?
And
Why?
then
Why all of a sudden?
camping?
Like, what made you think about this, or have you been thinking about it for a while?
No, my YouTube algorithm is
Oh,
completely just all camper vans.
I see.
And there's something, and then not to get too dark, but imagine the apocalypse happens. Wouldn't you want a camper van, like a mobile home to use if like you need to run away somewhere? Having that would be amazing, right?
I think so. I mean, the only issue that I can think of is gas. Like, where would you get gas during the apocalypse?
But that's the same issue for any car
Sure.
during the apocalypse. Yeah. So a lot of the camper vans, you can fit it with like solar panels up top and have
Oh.
like separate batteries to operate the living space. So it can be completely independent of the car engine battery, right?
You know what would be cool is having an electric Sprinter van. I don't know if those exist yet, but I would be down to convert one of those.
You know, they're actually in Europe. They have fully electric camper vans.
So it depends again, like what the purpose of it is. If it's so, I think Sprinter van is probably the biggest size of car that you want to go with for,
Mhm.
because anything bigger, it's like clunky to drive and park and stuff like that. But a
Uh-huh.
Sprinter van, it can go anywhere, like any parking lot, and it's
Yeah.
not too hard to drive. So I think that size is okay.
Yeah.
But if it's for the purpose of an apocalypse, no, I think just get a lot of guns and bullets.
But okay, sure. Why don't you do both? Get a
Do
lot of
both?
guns and bullets.
Well,
Put it in your camper van.
it's like return on investment. If I buy a lot of guns, I just have to go kill somebody with a Sprinter van. You know, I don't actually have to buy a Sprinter van. It's the apocalypse, okay?
Bro, but you don't know.
Gerald, yeah.
But a lot of these camper vans are so customized. If you don't know how to operate it, then
Oh,
you know what I mean? Like you need to know
I'll
what the
figure it
ins and outs of it
out.
is. Especially if things break, right? And you need to
uh,
replace certain things. Yeah.
I just shoot people until I get my answers. You know, I really think the gun is the primary resource in the apocalypse.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. But okay,
Most
so I'm not
valuable.
talking about so there's many types of apocalypses that can happen, right?
Okay, sure.
Like
Okay.
there like a zombie apocalypse, right? Sure. You
Okay.
you want a ton of guns. I
Yes.
grant you that.
Yes.
But what if it's like a meteorites coming kind of situation and you need to run away from like and it's gonna let's say you live on the East Coast and it's gonna hit somewhere in the Atlantic Ocean.
Uh-huh.
And so you need to go as far west as you can. So the entire country is going to be going out west, right? So good luck getting a hotel. Good luck getting an Airbnb. But if you have a camper van, then you have a place to sleep,
No,
a place for shelter
I
or
don't really agree
whatever.
with you there. I think I could just sleep in my I have like a compact SUV. I think I'll be all right in that, especially during an apocalypse. We'd be all right. And
How you gonna
fuel
cook?
efficiency. How am I gonna cook?
Yeah,
I'll make
how you gonna
fires
eat?
on the side of the road and shoot people in a during apocalypse.
Yeah, you're gonna shoot people when there's a meteorite coming?
Absolutely,
Yeah, that's
absolutely.
crazy.
Well, I mean, like, if it depended on my survival, yeah, I would absolutely. I think I would be in danger of being shot at also. Hey, eat
Wow.
or be eaten, or kill or be killed, whatever. It's a dog
Yeah,
eat dog world.
sure.
Other
That's that's
sayings.
a that's a wild thing to say though.
Is it? I don't think it
Yeah.
is. Hey,
Uh,
well, so what?
do you think so let me ask you this.
Sure.
Now there was a pretty
All right.
big fire that happened in
No, but that's
California
not okay.
recently, right?
Yeah, sure.
So
Yeah,
listen,
yeah,
listen,
yeah.
listen,
I'm
right? So that
listening.
happened.
Hey,
Do you think people were going around killing each other, shooting at each other?
but that's like a minor thing. You just have to. You literally have to walk away from the fire. It's not a. But a me. Okay, so tell me the impact of this meteor. What?
Yeah,
How?
you
What's
just
it
have
gonna do?
to like they say, oh, it's gonna hit in a week,
Uh huh.
and once it hits, it's gonna flood
The entire East
the
Coast.
entire East Coast all the way out to like Alabama, Louisiana, I don't know,
Okay.
something like that.
Okay.
So you just have to go west.
Okay.
How are you gonna how where are you gonna sleep
In that
with
instance, so if there
Mhm.
is a like functioning government, then no, I won't start shooting people. Probably.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
So you won't shoot, so you can't kill somebody to take their shelter. But if you have a camper van, your shelter is right there.
Is this the purpose of you wanting to get a Sprinter shelter van?
No, I mean part of it is, but the main part is
Leisurely
road
travel?
trips.
Sure.
Yeah, leisure travel, road trips. You know, there are a lot of times where I'm sure you know you can relate to this. Let's say that you're going somewhere, but you have like an hour to kill,
Uh-huh.
but it's awkward to go home.
Uh-huh.
So you just you don't really know where to go, right? Wouldn't
Okay.
wouldn't it be great if you just had a bed that you
No.
could take a nap on?
I mean, I could
What?
just
Why
sleep in my
not?
chair for like an hour. No?
In your car?
Yeah.
Yeah. So sleeping in a chair in your car and being able to like actually relax and lay down on a bed. Very
Uh-huh.
different things, right? And then like turn on your TV and watch some Netflix while just chilling. You wouldn't want to be able to do something like that?
So I wouldn't be driving my camper sprinter van regularly. No. It would have to be like for planned trips. It wouldn't be my daily travel vehicle for sure.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, yeah.
True,
And
true.
yeah, that scenario, I think it just doesn't make any sense. Like the only reason I think you would use it is for frequent travel where you don't want to spend too much money. Like it's a sprinter van customized what 80 to like $100,000.
If you do it really cheap, get
Uh-huh.
a used Sprinter van and do a really basic layout, I think you can do it for like 60K.
I'm actually gonna say that the only like viable and good return on your investment is if you actually just live in it and travel. If
Mm.
you have a house, I think it's almost like it makes no sense because like how many vacations do you go on? Four, five, six? Let's say you go on 6 vacations and you need like
In a year or how
in
often?
a year. Yeah. And then even if you want
Family
to
went on like
uh
7 or 8 last year, so
did you spend 7 weeks on vacation last year?
not weeks. Some were like 3 days.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, okay. So let's say you spend a whole month. I think most people like 2 or 3 weeks, right, a year
Hmm.
on vacation.
Hmm.
But let's say you regularly spend a whole month on vacation. What's that like? $200 a night? 30.
But it depends where you go. $200 a night for most places is a really good price.
It's a really good price. Oh yeah, $300 a night. What's that? $1,000 a month? Is that right? Am I doing math good?
Yeah, I guess. I don't know.
$1,000 a year just on like hotel expenses that you might be saving on. That does not seem worth $60,000 Sprinter van.
No, but there's other options too, though, right? Like, it's not just about hotel stay,
Uh
it's
huh.
about camping too. Like, if you go to a campsite, you literally have all the amenities you could wish for. That would be like glamping, right?
I could just buy one of those things, like stay in one of those trailers.
That's that's that's
What's the diff?
well, that's money,
They're
huh?
bigger. Oh, well, the Sprinter van is money. Yeah, it's like a what,
Mm,
like an average car loan is 6 years.
yeah.
What do you think your monthly payment would be like? $1,000 a month
Yeah, I guess if you
for
get a
six
if you get
years?
a for 6 years, maybe a little bit less than 1,000.
Yeah, yeah, right.
Yeah,
But like I mean, $800-900 a month, 7, 8, $900 a month for 6 years.
yeah.
I don't see the value that you are seeing. Help us to see the value that you are seeing.
Okay,
If
I
this
got a
was your
perfect one.
house, yeah, absolutely.
Listen,
Oh, tons of value. I'm listening.
listen. So let's say that you go to Disney World,
Yeah,
right? You park
yeah.
and you want to
That's
get your money's
that's like
worth. So
50 bucks probably for parking. I've never been to
35.
Disney. 35? Oh, okay, that's more reasonable than I thought. Okay.
Yeah. So you go into the park, but you want to spend all day there.
Uh-huh.
But let's say you have a kid that needs to take a nap,
Uh-huh.
right? You don't want to drive all the way back to the hotel,
So you
right?
would go back to the car?
You can go to the car,
Uh-huh.
take a quick nap,
Uh-huh.
really comfortably,
Uh-huh.
and then go back into the park.
Okay, okay. So like how you think it really would make that much of a it depends on the size of the kid too, right? But you really think it would feel that different from like a SUV or a van to a
Well,
sprinter van? Yeah,
it's
camper.
like you could fit like a queen size mattress, right?
But again, like it's a lot of money for I think very little return.
You wouldn't want a like let's say you do use this as your everyday driver. Because you could, right? It's small enough that you could use it as your daily
Y-
driver.
Yeah.
Wouldn't you want a bed wherever you went?
No, I only
Mhm.
sleep in my car when it's like very dire situations.
Yeah, dire because you don't have a mattress in there, but imagine you had a mattress in there, right?
Okay, like who's taking naps? Like, okay, so say like a regular person has a 9 to 5 job.
Yeah.
Why during lunch? You know,
During lunch.
I've taken naps in my car during school, during like lunch breaks or in between classes. I
Mhm.
have even gone to my car during work. You know, like you just go to the car and chill.
Yeah.
It's like a 45-minute thing. Like, do I really need a queen size bed for a 45-minute break?
You could.
I
That's the point.
That's
The
right. So
point
this
is
is very
you have the
luxurious. So it's not
option.
about saving money, it's about comfort.
No, no, no. Yeah, no, for sure.
Yeah,
This
yeah,
is
yeah.
a
Okay, okay, okay.
100%
So if
luxury.
this is a luxury item, yeah, man. Hey, if it's luxury, buy whatever you want. Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
but I need you to see and understand
I don't.
the true, the true. Just think about all the times where
Never.
you said to yourself,
Almost
"Man,
never.
wait. You've never said, man, I wish I could immediately go to bed right now." You've never had that thought.
I work from home right now. So
No, 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 no. But just
back
no,
in
I'm
the
not
day.
talking about every day. I'm
Uh-huh.
talking about has there not been a situation where you were out, it was a really long day, and you just said, "Man, I wish I could just plop into bed right now." You've never had that
So
thought.
the only times I've ever slept in my car was when I was driving from one state to the other, like late at night, and it was like
Mhm.
2 a.m. So
Mm.
then I did sleep like 2, 3, 4 hours in my car. Yes.
Dude, you could have slept the whole night if you had a
No,
bed.
well, I had to get home, but
No.
by a specific hour. But no, I didn't think, man, this would be so much better if I had a bed. I was actually quite comfortable in the chair.
Do you just regularly sleep on chairs?
I take naps like during the day in my what's it called? My gaming chair. Yes, I actually
Oh,
do.
okay. You're the weird one. You're the anomaly here.
No, again, no,
You're
listen,
comfortable
listen.
sleeping in chairs.
If I had $100,000 to spend on something, yeah, I would get what. But again, like I would much rather spend that money on a lot of other things than a van where I could sleep in.
So and also, how about this? How about this?
All right.
And then you have the camper van,
Uh
and
huh.
what if your house floods and you have to go somewhere?
I think insurance will pay for my hotel. No,
It depends.
depends. Sure, it depends.
Yeah,
Like
it
it depends
depends.
on the flood damage and a lot of things, right?
Yeah, because sometimes they'll say, "Oh, you were negligent
Yeah,
on the piping or something," and then they
sure.
might not even cover you,
I
right?
mean,
So
sure. If I lost my house, yes, I will.
yeah, but
Uh-huh.
the thing is, you never know when you might lose your house. You never know when a meteor will just fall on your
So
house.
if I yeah, you know what? Like as a person who likes to be prepared, yes, sure, a second house would be very very nice.
Mm.
But again, I think I'd rather just keep that money in my bank account.
You think when you need it though, you could just immediately get it. When you need it, you want it right away.
Like if I need a camper van right away, I'm assuming my guns will work in that situation.
Hmm,
Yeah.
interesting.
I'm very confident that guns will solve the problem. If I need like a sprinter van immediately for some reason and it's like a dire situation, yes, I do think guns. Actually, I'd rather spend $10,000 on guns, and I think that would be a better return on my investment.
You know, so it's I'm thinking about life as a single guy. You know, which you are.
Hey man, that hurts
Right?
my feelings, but okay.
What?
All right.
Okay, you're a single guy.
I have
You don't
friends, but okay.
you don't have anyone that
Hey!
you love. Or, no,
Okay, it was
no,
clear
no,
what
no.
you meant. It
Okay,
was really clear
um,
what you meant. That's
but
crazy.
and you also said you work from home, right?
Yes.
Dude, if you had a Sprinter van, you could be working from anywhere and like
That doesn't
living
appeal to
from
me.
anywhere. Like you wouldn't want to be able to like drive to like Florida, like a beach, and then like work and like like eat a burger, like make dinner and eat like on the waterfront. And then tomorrow you're like, well, I want to go up to the mountains. So take your car up to the mountains and do the same thing over there. Doesn't that sound appealing?
I
Like you get
actually
to
think it would
travel
be
the
pretty
world.
uncomfortable overall. Like
That'd be like, why? Oh,
sightseeing ain't really my thing, and traveling alone, as glamorous as you make it sound, doesn't really appeal to me.
but you'll meet people on the road because there are
Yeah,
those
hobos.
communities.
Uh-huh.
No, there are communities of people who there's like camping grounds where you can go and you know.
I'm a homebody. I'm actually very comfortable at home. Like I've never felt like, oh, yeah, I want to be out. That is just not a regular feeling that I get.
But if you're a homebody, why not make your home a camper van?
No, I want to be comfortable. I have a very expensive mattress that I sleep in every night. I don't want to sleep in a car. I've
I
worked
think
very hard to not have to sleep in a car ever again, actually.
have you checked out any of the camper vans that are out there?
No, I know they're nice. I know they're very, very nice. But even
Yeah.
me, who is like a below average height person, it's a
Uh,
tight fit, and it's a
it's
little
not though.
claustrophobic. It is absolutely. It is.
No,
I've
no,
seen it.
no,
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 no.
no.
Okay.
Like the length, I've seen camper vans that sleep like a guy who's 6 feet tall comfortably.
I mean, I
Because
would
they
comfortably is
well,
like very
well, because the
debatable.
camper vans, like especially kind of the ones that are more built for this, they're raised. So when you stand up, you're comfortable. It's not like you have to crouch or anything like in an actual car, right?
So again,
And
to me, it's the biggest issue is cost. It's just way too much for very little value in return. And your house will require maintenance, tons of maintenance.
yeah, like a car though. Just
If I didn't have
regular
a
car.
house at all, yes, I would. Honestly, like there are times when I actually regret buying. No, well, no, I don't because it's an appreciating asset.
Oh,
But if I really couldn't afford a house, then I would definitely live in a sprinter van or like a tiny house and save as much money as possible. You know those
yeah,
little houses from like China? I think those are so
yeah.
fascinating.
But it's basically that on wheels. That's what camper vans are.
Y- Well, the comfort level, I think it's like significantly different. Like I think that the Chinese little houses, little box houses, I think they're really really comfortable. Kitchen, bath, laundry, like it's an actual house. I'm okay
Yeah.
with living in one of those.
Mm.
But I really don't understand how that works because you have to buy land, I guess. So I guess you're saving like 100,000, but then you're losing money essentially. I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah. What about an RV?
I
Like a
don't.
full-on RV?
It's too big, and I
But
bet you
that's
insurance
basically
is a lot too, huh? Gotta be,
yeah.
and
You know,
maintenance and like the septic tank or whatever. Yeah, all that is just too much.
do you have a apocalypse plan?
Guns. I told you.
Oh, you just have gun? Like, do you like so? Like, I'm saying, like, let's say you wake up tomorrow morning and the zombie apocalypse happens.
Yeah,
What are you doing next?
shooting everything, and
Like, you're just gonna go get your gun and then just sit out in the front yard and shoot everything?
no, 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 no. I'll go get some gas, probably get lots of gas for my car, and drive around gathering as many resources as possible. Killing people who have guns and getting their guns. Guns is the number one like priority.
So you're gonna kill normal human beings with guns so that you
It's
can
the
get more.
zombie apocalypse. Haven't
Yeah,
you?
bro.
What?
But
No, okay.
they're normal. They're not zombies yet if they're using guns.
Mm, survival of the fittest. Honestly, I won't even like even second guess myself. I think a switch will turn in my brain where it just we gotta go. These are the steps to survival, and if you want to survive, I will take with me people I love and care about within my vicinity. Absolutely, absolutely. But then survival mode, just gather resources as quick as possible.
Dang, you're the bad guy in zombie all the zombie movies.
But I'll live.
Yeah. Well, up to a certain point. Do
That
you think you could?
uh
Do you think you could live with? Let's say that the zombie apocalypse happens and then you end up killing like 100 people. Is that too much? Okay, 10 people. Let's say you kill 10 people, and then
10 is low, but okay.
okay, 25.
Yeah, like
And then
50. Uh huh.
humanity
Will turn on me.
defeats the no. Let's
Oh,
say humanity fixes the issue, and then you return back to normal, everyday society. Do you think you'll be able to live with yourself?
well, I think it would take a long time for us to go back to normal. What kind of whatever, like the in Avengers Endgame after the snap. I mean, I'm sure it took a long, like they never got back to normal, But
Yeah.
I would actually be very easily able to compartmentalize. Hey, that's what you had to do, and just go back to normal somehow. But
Wow.
there is no more normal though, Like we wouldn't be going back to our regular jobs. The economy would be decimated by the zombie apocalypse, I assume.
No, but yeah, sure. What I mean by normal is there's just no more zombies and there's a functioning society.
Uh huh.
It won't be the same as before,
Yeah,
but
sure.
functioning
If I have a lot of guns, I'll be the president of this new society.
society.
And I will
Wow.
recruit. You know what? I like to believe I'm a very charismatic leader. I will just recruit the right people
Uh-huh.
and we will start a new, whatever, society, I guess.
Interesting.
Prima Nocta, that will be,
Bro, do you know what that is?
yes. It's a privilege. It's a anyway.
For who?
Huh?
For who?
The future of all
Wait,
humankind.
wait.
What?
Do you actually know what prima
Yes, I
nocta
know.
is?
I learned it in I think Shakespeare class somewhere.
Okay. Oh.
Yes, it's a noble act.
Wait, hold on.
Uh,
When you say stuff like that, it makes me think you don't know what prima nocta is.
when
What is it?
when the king gets to sleep with any wife, new wife.
No, when the king gets to sleep with any woman before they get married.
That's what I said.
And no, like it's not the king's wife, it's
No, I know. With
any woman.
anyone's wife. Yeah. I
Yeah.
know exactly what prima nocta
Okay.
is.
Okay. Hold
Okay.
on.
All right.
Why is that good for the future? And
Uh,
who is a privilege whose privilege
it
is it?
reaffirms loyalty within the kingdom, probably.
You know, when you said you had anxiety,
Yeah.
is this kind of the thing that you were worried you would say?
Is this? Did I say something really, really crazy?
I mean, you've been saying a lot of crazy things.
No,
Like you're gonna
honestly, it's
shoot
a
people,
joke. It's a
you're gonna
joke. I
you're gonna
probably won't do
deflower
that.
everyone.
Whoa. Deflower
That's
is
what you
crazy.
said.
Deflower
That's what
is
you said,
crazy.
Thomas. Huh?
Hey, anyways, it's just a joke. I probably won't do that if I was king. Very
No, but
unlikely,
even
highly
even the fact
unlikely.
that your mind goes straight to, oh, if I have enough guns, I'll become king is some sort of flag. I don't know if it's quite a red flag. I want
Yellow?
to say it's a
At least
yellow, maybe
yellow?
an orange
Orange.
flag.
Whoa.
Yeah, yeah, it's a warning sign for sure.
Look. No, I know what to do, and I will lead with like I will be fair. I will be a fair leader for sure, and I will make sure that all needs are met, especially mine, but everyone else's also.
Hmm.
Yeah.
So, how many bullets do you own?
Right
Right.
now, I mean, like, so there's hollow points and then range ammo, right? I got a lot of range ammo, like a few hundred rounds.
Mhm.
Hollow points, maybe like 100 rounds.
Wow.
Yeah, I got a lot right now on me. I do have a lot of ammo.
So hollow points though are meant to only shoot at people, right?
Well, you can
Or
shoot any kind of bullet at anything, but hollow points are more safe because they will stay in whatever you shoot. Versus the range ammo, it's full metal. It'll go through people and walls, and way more dangerous.
yeah,
So in an apocalypse, you should more, that's better, I think, to have.
actually, right. You're right. Yeah.
Yeah. Like two for one, 3 for 1,
Like
maybe.
when the zombies line up, you want to
Oh,
be able to shoot
yeah,
all
the
of them.
zombies. Yep.
All right.
Yeah.
For you, it's anything. It's probably the people.
Anything that's a threat, yeah, absolutely.
Dang,
Yeah, you can't trust anybody during a zombie apocalypse.
you're right.
Yeah, come
No,
on.
yeah, bro. But anyhow, I think it's crazy to me how well. I- How about this? If you won like $100,000, oh, you said you would rather spend your money on something else, not a camper van.
I would probably spend, well, after taxes, what? It's like 60K?
Let's say you
Okay.
inherited it, so it's tax free.
100% tax free, all 100K? I thought there's a limit to it. What's the limit for inherited money?
I thought up to $1 million
A
you
million?
can gift.
Okay. So let's say it's $100,000 tax free. How would I
Yeah,
spend that money? I would
not on the camper van.
no. I think I'll pay off a little bit of my student loans. I do have some student loans. Definitely buy some guns. Yeah, I wouldn't buy. It wouldn't be a big purchase. Like I would keep my same car. I'd probably, I don't know, get some maintenance done on my car. I would save like half of it at least. Yeah, I think that would be those would be my priorities.
Interesting.
There's
Yeah,
nothing. There's not a big purchase I want to make right now.
I just sent you a,
Hmm?
a, a YouTube short.
All right.
It's a it's like such a nice camper. It's not even like
No, I'm sure it's nice. I
that
know these are
top tier.
nice.
But take a look. It's like so spacious
Oh,
inside.
I mean,
There's so much
look, I've okay.
room.
I've seen okay. Sure, I'll watch this real quick. This video might be going on the recording right now.
Oh,
All this
really? The
noise.
sound?
Yeah. I'm gonna pause it and just click through. Let's see, max screen. Okay. It looks tiny. This guy's crawling through the van. I
What
mean,
do you mean?
sure.
He's
There's a
walking
little
around comfortably.
table. Okay. I mean, there's a little ladder. Sure. drawer, sink, other things. I mean, like these are
Did you see the
things.
pop-up?
The
Did you
what?
see the pop-up tent up
Oh, on
top?
top to make it more roomy. So this
So
is
you could
what, like
like
a $200,000 thing?
maybe like 160, 180.
That's a lot of money. That's a lot of money to crawl around in your van.
You're not. He's literally. He's walking upright.
Yeah,
He's not
this
crawling.
I've never thought, I wish I had a sink in my I wish I had a fridge in my car. I've never felt any of these feelings before. But you know what? Like, I mean,
We're very different people.
I really don't get it. I really don't get it at all. Like nothing you've said. Apocalypse, no. Travel, no. Like I'd rather sleep in a hotel. I really need to hear. Again, if you wanted to travel like in a like a road trip all over the U.S. for like many years, yeah, absolutely, that makes sense to me. That's the only case where if you're spending most of your life in this car, yeah, absolutely, that makes so much sense to me.
Hmm.
Like a regular person who takes a month of vacation a year, no, it doesn't make sense.
Hmm. Yeah. Well, one day
Yeah.
I hope to have one of these.
No, I hope you get it. I would like to spend some time in it if you ever get one. But
No,
yeah,
you're not
just
allowed.
that doesn't
No,
make sense.
you don't. I'm not gonna let people who don't
Hey, you're
appreciate
being
camper
petty now.
vans.
You're just being petty. That's
No,
just petty.
no, no. It's not. It's not petty.
All right.
It's
I
no.
really honestly like I don't think I care too much.
You
I
know. You know. What'd be cool? What if this episode is the episode that goes viral, right? And then I get some sort of camper van sponsorship, and they give
we
me
it's
a no,
we.
no, no.
Why would only
Yeah,
one
sure.
person? Our podcast would get it together, but sure, go ahead.
Sure. But the camper van company is like specifically like, well, Jerry doesn't or your Tom doesn't appreciate it, so Jerry will send him a camper van.
All right,
How dumb will you feel?
that's
How
the
dumb will you
that's the
feel?
stupidest situation I've ever heard of. But you know what? I'd be happy for you. I couldn't care less about spending time in a sprinter van camper, and I would be
Uh-huh.
really happy for you because obviously this is like your greatest desire right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, for my friend, I would love for you to get it for free. That's how
You know,
that's the kind of friend I am.
yeah, you're
Prima
right.
nocta. Go ahead.
That's not. Hey, don't say I'm gonna do this for my friend and then say that right afterwards.
Uh,
That's crazy.
yeah.
But you know, there's also people who install like Starlink into their camper van, so they have high speed internet like wherever they go.
I saw this
And
ad for like people who are using this little box and
mm,
just streaming all things like to TVs and stuff in the middle of the woods.
yeah,
How I mean, like I don't. How good is that?
so I think it depends what it is, right?
Yeah.
So technically, like T-Mobile has their home internet thing, that little box thing. Doesn't it run off of their cellular network
Oh,
anyways?
so I've used their home internet, and yes, it's like better than your slightly better than your phone, and you can't game on it, not at all. But it's good for
Mm.
like high speed internet, like watching videos and I don't know, like working on, but it's not good for like gaming yet.
I think Starlink, the from Elon Musk's company, it works off of satellite. So I think like you can get it much faster, much
Speed
faster.
doesn't. That's not what I like care about. It's the consistency of like the connection.
I mean, if you're stationary, I would
Yeah.
assume that it would be
Oh,
consistent.
but satellites. I know like some internet service providers they use satellites,
Mm.
and you can't game on those because like the distance between us and the satellite is too far away. Like the
Oh, the
latency or
latency.
something.
Yeah.
So
Mm,
it's good for a lot of things, but not for like
not for
quick
gaming.
instant kind of connections. Yeah.
Mm,
But I mean, if you need it to work, or even T-Mobile internet actually works really, really good, like all over the place. I've used it everywhere. Anywhere you get a T-Mobile signal, you can use that internet, and it works fine.
mm.
So
See,
I
we
think you
live
could,
in,
yeah,
I was gonna say we live in
full time.
such a great time. Yeah.
As millennials, yeah, the world has changed. Like it's unfathomable where we're at. I think there was a time when we couldn't have imagined any of the things that we're living through. Like even the
Yeah.
phones we have right now. Like I used to take pictures, and we used to be so excited about the first phone camera, and those pictures were like, 128 megabyte or something crazy like that.
Uh-huh.
Man,
You know, I had a phone that was 3.2 megapixels,
yeah.
a camera on my phone, and it was like state of the art.
Uh-huh.
People were like, "Holy cow, that is amazing."
Yeah.
Now 3.2 megapixels is like,
Terrible. Terrible
can you
quality.
even see the photo? You
What
know?
even is my camera right now? Hold on. iPhone 16 camera megapixels.
Yeah,
48
20.
megapixels is 48.
That's crazy. Man, I remember when phones first had cameras on them, they were like less than a megapixel.
Oh yeah.
Like you literally just took a picture just to kind of like have a general sense of the thing that you want to remember, you know?
Well, it's such a blur. Yeah, it's crazy. I still remember playing games on dial-up internet. Like,
Oh yeah.
wow.
Dial-up. Well, are we aging ourselves when we
Uh,
talk about
I
dial-up?
mean, I think we've told everybody we're in our 30s, but yeah, when the phone would get picked up, internet connection will go out. Yeah, it's crazy. What a
Dude,
crazy. Wow.
yeah, you could only choose one, either talk on the phone or be
Right.
on the internet.
We used to talk on the phone too, huh? I used to like talk on the phone with people because text messaging was so expensive. Man.
Dang, dang.
All right. Anyways, yeah, the world in the last what, like 10, 20 years? My goodness.
That idea of having to pay per text message is also pretty crazy. Like we used to have to literally pay per text message.
Yeah.
Wow, what a world. What a world we live in.
Isn't it
Anyways,
weird? People like 10 years younger than us have no idea what the world was like how different the world was. I think that blows
yeah,
my mind because 10 years, like, it's a lot, but it's not that much. To not
yeah.
know an entire, like, world is crazy.
You, I asked somebody who's around 10 years younger than me if they know what the save icon is on like Word documents, and they look at it. This person looked at it, and they were like, "Oh yeah, I know what that is." I was like, "What is it?" And they go, "That's a SD card, right?"
What?
They thought the save icon was a SD card. You know, it's a floppy disk, but those have gone extinct.
What that specifically is. That's right.
Yeah.
I used to do stuff on floppy disk. That's right.
You know,
CDs.
this this next generation, they're not even gonna know what the save button is because so much of everything is just like autosave and everything's on the cloud and all that.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's another crazy
Dang.
thing.
Even the cloud is like a crazy thing. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, yeah. Different. So what do you want to talk about today? Camper van. That was my thing. Did you have any
I haven't even thought about it.
ideas?
I have not thought about it at all.
Man, are you even like committed to this thing we're doing right now?
Yeah, I'm so committed. I didn't think about it. That's the point of
That's
all of this.
that's crazy.
Is there any scandals that you've heard of? Any gossip?
I yeah.
What?
Do you want me to say it on here?
About me?
And
Oh,
that's not about you.
oh, yeah, I don't care if it's not about me. Yeah, go ahead. What could it be? Hey. We need to get you to say some cancelable things. Yeah, to
Cancelable?
balance it.
Hmm. No, I'll tell you after. This one
No,
is
just
actually
say it.
pretty bad.
Okay. What? It's really
You're gonna
bad?
Yeah, it's really bad.
Oh, wait, I'm
You're
kind of
gonna
scared then. Okay.
you're gonna
Oh,
be like,
really?
yeah,
No,
you're gonna
no.
why did you
Are you
talk
being
about
for
that?
real?
I'm being dead serious.
Wait, that's so
Dead
scary.
serious. Yeah. Be scared.
Scary.
This this is serious stuff.
Okay.
Scandals.
Okay.
Oh, have you heard of we already talked about it last week. The Kim Suyan and Kim Rae Won thing.
The
There's
the the guy.
the guy and the girl. You know, there's a you know what's crazy? Something else that I don't know how real this is. But that guy. So if you guys don't know what we're talking about, go listen to last week's episode. But the guy, he made a movie, and his like cousin was the director or something, and It was with a Korean K-pop star, Sully. I believe she's a K-pop star, but she's a famous person in Korea. She was the female lead, he was the male lead, but apparently there was a really like kind of raunchy scene where she's like naked or something. And she was told originally that they would use a body double for that scene. Um, but like when the time came to do the scene, they made like a bunch of excuses like, oh, this person couldn't come or whatever, whatever, but we're running out of time, so can you just hurry up and do it? So she ended up like appearing. I, I don't know. She was nude. I don't know to what degree, but she was naked in the scene, and like Koreans are pretty conservative, right?
Yeah.
So she got a ton of backlash. Like, oh, why would you do something like this? It's like gonna ruin your image. Like, we don't like you anymore because like you're into this kind of stuff. And then she ended up committing suicide. So this isn't the first time
Hey man.
that this guy. What
Hey man. You gonna
what?
why are you gonna see it's you? Why are you we had such a fun conversation, like a really fun one. Now it's suicides.
Yeah, you know what though? Let me bring it. Let me
All right.
bring my ultimate point into this.
Okay.
Right.
All right.
So she committed suicide because she wanted to get away from the backlash she was facing.
Yeah.
But imagine if she had a camper van. She could just get in a
Shut
camper
up.
van
Shut up.
and then just drive away from the
No,
world,
dude, you're
right?
crazy. Korea is like the size of like it's smaller than like Mississippi. There's not a
Yeah,
lot of
but
where's she gonna go? North Korea? Like where you
live
want her
on
to drive
live on
to?
the road, live on in the mountains.
Oh
Korea is the land of many
my
mountains.
gosh.
Yeah,
But man, like the entertainment industry, but especially I think in Korea, it's like I'm sure anywhere where women are vulnerable, it's like a dangerous place.
yeah.
That's so trash. Like that's so
Did,
trash.
did you hear about what happened with the Abercrombie? Oh, was it Abercrombie and Fitch? Hollister? No, Abercrombie.
Okay.
The CEO, he did a lot of like he promised a bunch. He was gay, and he promised a bunch of guys like modeling jobs and stuff like that to come and like do like sexual stuff with him and his partner and stuff like that. Did you hear about this?
No, I don't
Yeah,
I don't want to hear about
there's.
that. Okay.
So I mean, I'm just saying it's a lot of
It's
crazy people.
recent.
I think so. All right, let me look it up.
You know what I really like? Head scratchers. You know those little things that it's like a I don't know what to call it. But it's got like a bunch of little legs on it and you scratch your head with it. I wonder, you know what? Like I like to tell people that if I believed in past lives, one of the past lives I was a Mexican person because I
What?
love Mexican food and tequila.
Interesting.
And but also I think I was a dog. Cuz I
Oh, dude, ex Abercrombie and Fitch
you're not even
CEO.
listening to what I'm saying, but okay, go ahead. Okay, go ahead.
Dang, can I say this word? You know the R word? He
No
R word
way.
male models during sex parties. And he looks like what he looks like a monster. Why is his face like
Well, that's why he has to do that cuz he
no
looks like that.
no I think it's one of those like botched plastic surgery
But
looks.
like he drugged them, I guess, or
No, I think he like paid them
bro, that's
and
crazy. All that is so crazy. People are
coerced them.
crazy, man.
Yeah.
Like people who are wealthy, you know, okay. Yeah, I actually think like really, really wealthy people, stuff like this just happens kind of regularly. Look at Diddy,
Yeah.
man.
Man, if only with all that money, like go buy a camper van and go enjoy the outdoors, right?
Yeah.
Why
You
why
know
can't
what? All
they
right.
uh,
If the alternatives are that stuff or camper van, yeah, I do think camper van is the lesser of all the evils for sure.
there you go.
Yeah,
It's
that's
the
right.
lesser
You've
of
convinced
all
me.
the evils.
Yeah. If I
There
have
you
a
go.
million dollars instead of assaulting people, yeah, I will rather buy a camper van.
There we go.
That's right. That's right. You've
Hey,
convinced me.
yeah, you just gotta turn one heart at a time. Yeah.
Why don't you just? I mean, this is just for you. Like, you don't have to convince people to buy one yourself. What does your wife think? Did she want one?
No.
Okay. Why?
No, no, I mean she's okay with it, but it's just we
Hey,
don't have
honey.
like 200K just lying around.
I mean, who does?
Yeah.
It's a very
Well,
lot.
some people do.
Hey man,
The
just sell
one
your house
percenter.
and then just move into a camper van.
Oh yeah.
That's the see again. If it's your primary like residence, yeah, I agree. Oh, imagine how much money you guys would save together every month.
Oh yeah.
Oh my lord,
So much money.
like 10K a month or something crazy. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
But
So much money.
yeah,
Yeah.
hey, like that. See, that is I agree with that lifestyle. There was a you know what my last girlfriend, my ex girlfriend, I did ask would she like to. I actually ask a lot of girls, and tiny homes are not. You're gonna be surprised. Many girls don't care to live in a tiny house.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
But it makes sense to me. I've heard of a couple. I don't know who I heard this from, but like a nurse and maybe like a nurse and his or her, I don't know, I can't remember, significant other. They lived in a like a something like a small house or a camper van or something like that, right? They lived in there for a few years. They like parked in a Walmart parking lot, and eventually they saved enough money by the time they were like 40 to retire. I
That's
think
amazing.
I think that makes sense. Like I'd be okay with that. Like you struggle for like 10, 20 years, and then you don't ever have to work again. Yeah.
Yeah. Hmm.
So
Wow.
I see that if that's your goal, that makes a lot of sense to me. For you, no, it
Hmm.
makes no sense. It makes absolute. I actually I still don't get it. Like you can just get a hotel
Okay.
room.
Okay. You're gonna feel so dumb when that endorsement comes. Get a
I
free camper
I don't
van and
think
you
so.
don't get
I
it.
honestly like you can have it for free, and I won't feel any way about it. I really won't feel any. And they're like, "Oh, we can't give you money, but we can only give you a camper van." And I'd be like, "All right, you can have it. I really have no interest in it."
Okay.
My
Okay.
gosh.
Hey,
But
can we
but
get a can we get an update on your
no.
engagement ring?
Oh, okay. Okay.
Wait,
I have
what
it.
did you
It's in
say
my
no to?
I'm not gonna say where it is, but I did hide it somewhere in my house.
Wait,
And
what did you say no to before I finished the
I
sentence?
I don't know. There's a lot of
Okay.
hey, there's a lot of private matters in my current life, you know?
Oh,
A lot
okay.
of lot of
Oh.
there's a lot of why is it funny?
I know,
There's
because
a
I
lot
just
of
realized
ongoing investments,
what your yeah,
other investments that I'm trying to make. But
yeah.
those actually all my investments are seemingly going pretty well.
Oh,
But
good.
anyway, the engagement ring, I do have it. Listen, this is what I decided.
Mhm.
Maybe like overwhelming number of ladies that I've asked really
Mhm.
don't like this engagement ring thing. Like more than 50%. I thought it'd be like half and half. No, like
Oh,
way closer to 100% actually.
yeah,
Like
yeah,
even two of the most chill ladies I like could ask, they
yeah,
were both adamant. Nope, that's stupid. Why would you do that? You shouldn't have done that. That makes no sense.
yeah.
Yeah, so I'm thinking, well, one, if the next lady or if the lady I try to give this to and she's like chill about it, she is absolutely the one. Like I will marry her twice, you know?
Yeah.
But anyway, what I've decided,
Well, you'll have to marry her twice because I'm sure she'll demand another engagement
a
ring.
second ring. Anyway, what
Yeah.
I've decided to do is put it on eBay for like 8K and just,
Mhm.
if it sells, it sells. If it doesn't sell, and maybe some people will offer money for it, but I do feel like I was supposed to buy this ring. Like Destiny told me to buy this ring, and maybe it's even sort of just like a vehicle for me to actually take this next stage of my life more serious, you know? But if it sells, then it sells. If it doesn't, like I really like, I'm gonna tell the lady that I want to give it to. Hey, this is how I got it. I've had this for a while. I actually got it before I knew you, and if you hate it, you don't have to keep it. I think that's
Mm.
really fair and nice.
Yeah.
And then we get another one.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah. No,
Yeah.
it's I'm glad that you have sensible people around you
No,
to give you
listen.
honest feedback like
You
this,
know,
huh?
okay, but the men, overwhelmingly, the men are in the opposite direction. They're like, yeah, makes sense to me.
Yeah, good. Of course it does.
Are you a man? How come it doesn't make sense to you?
No, because I'm speaking on behalf of women
Oh,
when I tell you that.
but
Yeah, 'cause I'm
if I was asking you to marry me, it would make sense to you this ring, or would you
yeah.
want me to buy you a
No,
special
no,
ring?
no, actually, you know what? Actually, if I'm receiving the ring, it
Yeah.
wouldn't make it only makes sense to me if I'm the one who pays this much for this ring and saves money. Like, you know what I mean?
Oh,
Like,
so
that's
for
the
all
only.
receivers, it doesn't make sense.
Yeah, of course not.
It's an investment, you know. It's like it's a appreciating asset, probably. I don't know.
Yeah. Hey, with the last couple of minutes we have, did you see the announcement of who's going to be in Avengers
You
Doomsday?
know what's funny? I literally saw that right before I got on the podcast.
Yeah.
Like a lot
That
of old X Men people.
Fantastic Four.
Yeah, what the new Fantastic Four or the yeah
Yeah, the
the new
new.
one? That's actually pretty
Yeah.
crazy. I didn't know they were
Yeah,
gonna overlap like that.
me neither. Pedro Pascal.
Oh, you
Like,
know what? I am excited for that movie. I think that watch it be bad. Oh God,
gosh, yeah. That if that's bad, then the next two. So, did you watch Captain America 4?
what? Oh no, Brave New
Red
World.
Hulk? I heard it's really bad.
I
So,
I yeah. Well, I don't know about really bad, but yeah, not definitely not good. Definitely not worth paying to watch it.
yeah.
And that's so
But
sad. Like, how
so
could it be so bad?
I heard a lot of rewrites,
Oh,
which is, never a good thing. So I think I'm kind of like putting my hope for the MCU in Thunderbolts
oh yeah,
and
that looks fun.
yeah, and Fantastic Four.
And fast, yeah. And then Robert Downey Jr. You think is Chris Evans coming back, or is that just a rumor?
No, so I mean, well, in that teaser video, so we're talking about is Marvel released a video of like chairs with people's names on it,
Uh huh.
and there's a million chairs,
Yeah,
and at the end it's Robert Downey Jr. In that video, Chris Evans' name was there,
it was
so
there.
it was not.
Oh,
It
okay.
starts Chris Hemsworth,
Uh huh. Oh,
but yeah,
it's so dumb. They ended it, and now they're just bringing everybody back. Like, that's
no,
kind of
no, no,
silly.
no, but it's a lot of people are not back.
I
You
mean,
know what I
I
mean?
guess,
A lot of it is just a new cast,
but it's like a
right?
lot of like I thought they would completely start over. Like, why even cast Robert Downey Jr. as well? So I guess it connects to his Iron Man character. But was that
No,
always the?
he's
Uh,
he's coming back as Doctor Doom.
I
So he's
thought
not even. Oh.
I thought it was like Iron Man who like I don't know got Doom's power or something like that. That's not it. I have no idea. I don't really know.
No, so
It's a completely
all the
different character.
yeah, all the press release and all the stuff they see
Yeah.
in public, he's completely different. Victor Von Doom,
So why does
not.
he look like RDJ?
So that's part of. I'm sure that's part of the intrigue that they're using to kind of get people's interest in
So this is
to
just
keep
like
people
a
thinking.
it's a ruse basically.
Yeah,
That's so
yeah.
so lame, man. I don't know. I'm looking forward to the new Superman. I think DC will be really fun.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, everything I
I
see
want to
about the
watch.
new Superman is very exciting.
Did you watch Creature Commandos on Max?
Oh, what's that?
HBO Max? It's the animated series, kind of like a Suicide Squad type thing,
Okay.
but that's the first canon story. So
Oh,
it's cartoon, but it's the first canon like kind of story for the DCU.
okay.
Yeah,
Did you watch the whole thing?
I didn't watch it
Oh, at all?
because I don't have Max.
Oh,
Max really rose off the tongue, right? Yeah, but I heard that was good.
okay.
Yeah, Superman looks good.
Spider-Man
The
4.
what? Spider-Man 4?
What? Yeah, I think Tom Holland is getting ready for another Spider-Man, no?
Oh yeah. Nothing's been released about that though, right? They just
I don't know. Yeah, I don't
talked
think
about
so. Yeah,
it
yeah,
being
yeah.
production. And so looking at the number of names that are on the Avengers Doomsday thing, so it's Chris Hemsworth as Thor. So it's Thor, Sue Storm, Captain America, Bucky Barnes, Black Panther, Ant-Man, US Agent, Name Thing, Shang-Chi, Elena
That's a lot of
Belova,
people.
Beast, Century Falcon, Johnny
Okay.
Storm, Red Guardian, Mbaku, Ghost, Loki, Professor X, Magneto, Nightcrawler, Mystique,
Oh
Cyclops,
my
Gambit.
lord.
Oh, Channing Tatum is Gambit.
Wait, who's gonna play Storm?
Vanessa Kirby. This is the. Oh, I'm sorry, Storm. I don't know.
Oh,
There's no Storm.
didn't
Like
you say
we're
Storm?
talking about Sue Storm.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah, the invisible.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it looks like what they're doing is they're kind of mashing up Thunderbolts with the old X-Men and the new Fantastic Four
How are
with
they gonna put so
Black
many people in
Panther.
one movie? Is it one movie or is it a bunch of movies?
So this is one movie, but I mean, think about Infinity War.
But that
There
it
were
built up to that. This is just like a
well, they're
hodgepodge.
no, we're assuming they're gonna build up to this too, though, right? Because they already have the old X-Men movies out,
Oh, I see.
right?
Uh-huh.
And then there's gonna be Thunderbolts, and then Fantastic Four, and I'm not sure if yeah, I wonder if Shang-Chi or Black Panther, like, they're gonna have another movie before this comes out. But we know those characters already, so we're kind of already building up to it, right?
Seems I don't know. I don't want to have too high of expectations for future Marvel projects just because it's been such a mess.
Oh, it is notable though that the Russo brothers, right?
Didn't the
And
Russo brothers do something recently that was really bad? Oh shoot.
not in the MCU.
What did they what did Oh, you know what? The movie on Netflix with Pratt and
Oh,
girl.
Electric State or something like that.
Yeah, yeah. Have you even thought about that movie?
No.
It's unwatchable. It's oh
Really?
my gosh. It's got like a
Uh,
30% on Rotten Tomatoes and I can't finish it. I don't even know what's going on. I couldn't tell you what the movie's about.
huh.
It's so boring and slow and like just oh wow. I think
Now I'm kind of
I
want
thought the Russo brothers did that, but oh my lord, uh it's on the top 10 too. Literally, like if you just put famous actors in a thing and
to. Yeah.
shoot it and put it somewhere, people will watch it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, see, that's terrible. We need to we we have to with our dollars and our viewership, like let people know what's good or bad. Like there's no incentive, it seems like, to make things that are good. What? How could it be so bad? Like I'm sure they saw it and they're like, "Wow, this is awful." But you know what? We don't have any time, so we're just gonna put it out there. I don't get it.
I mean, and it's Netflix, right? So they have a slightly different cost structure. Linearly, it's not super linear, right? Like I never really understood like why they. I guess it makes sense why they make original content because it keeps people subscribed to Netflix. But like when a movie like
Ah,
this comes out, yeah, how does it really translate?
right. I mean, Netflix, they just spend a lot of money and hope that people continue to subscribe.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
that business model makes no sense.
but if people like it, if people want to support the actors, there's nothing we can do. It is what it is. Some people like it, I guess.
I mean, it was top 10. I don't know who's watching it. Oh my gosh. But some people just like mindless things.
Yeah,
Like just turn off their brain and just watch something, which is
yeah,
okay, I guess, but I don't know.
yeah.
And like some people they just have to watch something every night. Like they just turn something on every single night and watch something.
Hmm.
There are people like that for sure.
Yeah, I'm kind of like that.
Oh, like you just turn it on
I like
during
having
when?
like whenever.
Doesn't that bother you? Like I want to know what's happening, but you just leave it on, don't pay attention, don't really know what's
Well,
going on, and it
if
ends?
I'm not paying attention, it's something that I haven't seen before. But
Oh.
usually in those situations, it's something I've already watched. Yeah,
Oh, I mean, like, yeah, stuff you've already watched. I understand why you would just leave it on, but new things, I can't. Like, it makes no sense. It'll actually stress me out.
I've been enjoying having Avatar: The Way of Water on in the background. It's
Oh,
like a really pretty movie. You know, makes me feel good.
I
Yeah.
don't know. I
Well,
never.
that's the episode today. Thank you guys for listening.
Oh, you're close. You're really, really close.
Aw,
We
dang
gotta keep
it.
talking for a little bit longer.
All right.
All right, you talk for the rest of the way, and I'll just stop you.
Okay.
Go.
So did you
And
hear
I'm
about this
tired.
thing? Um, the recession's coming, and someone said
What?
the thing you should do to save all your money is yeah. I wanted
Uh-huh.
to end on a
Uh-huh.
thing.
All right, what is it? What do you have to do to save all your money?
No, I was kidding. I
All right,
was
thank
kidding.
you. Bye bye.